Good morning, YouTube. It's been a little minute, right? Good morning to everyone. Hope you had a great weekend, or having a great weekend, right? Kind of like a little random thought live video. And I love doing these, by the way. I don't know if you guys and girls enjoy them. You know, sometimes they're quick. Making them is quick because all I got to do is go live, right? But what would you do if you are walking into a store, okay? And as you're walking in, someone is coming, out of the store. So you guys are basically crossing paths, right? Or, passing by each other, better said. And you see the person drop money out of their pocket. In other words, not money that was on the ground already and you have no idea who it belongs to. But you actually see money falling out of their pocket. Well, I'll tell you what I did. I just came to a Wegmans store here in Rochester to grab a little quick muffin. Sometimes I like bagels. I love blueberry, by the way. Blueberry muffins or bagels are my favorite. I like the chocolate chip. I got the chocolate chip today. And there was a gentleman coming my way out of the store before I entered the automatic doors, right? Opening doors there. And I think he had just reached in his pocket, maybe for his keys or whatnot. So, we're kind of walking by each other. And as I'm walking by him, I noticed something fall out of his pocket. And it was a $5 bill. And then I don't know about you. I don't know about, what goes through people's minds. Return it or at least point it out to them. Absolutely. Missed reading it, but I took a screenshot, red comment, good morning. So I don't know about some folks, and especially if you're parents, I don't know what you teach your children. I did a video a while back. Oh, wow. You could probably find it on there. I went to a junkyard here in the Rochester, New York area. And went looking with my mechanic for a part for my car. One of my cars. And I found an iPod. And this was a while back, so it was already an older iPod to begin with, but this was a couple years ago. And I found it and I turned it into the immediately. And I made a little video about it. Because part of what I want to do with this channel is I don't want to say teach, educate, inform. I don't want to make it sound like, like I'm a Mr. Know-it-all, right? But I do like sharing certain things that I believe in, certain values that I have, and certain values that my parents, my dad, my mom, instilled in me from an early age. And I think that's very important. And especially if you have children and you're watching now, I hope you're doing the right thing and instilling in them a certain respect, a certain value, which is missing in great part. It's missing in today's society. You know what I mean? More and more. I mean, I always talk about it, and you guys and girls probably heard me talk about, be lucky to get a 12 or 13-year-old sometimes to hold the door open for you, right? People are rude. Everyone is into their phones. Everyone is texting. There's no courtesy. I mean, there is, but they're not like it used to be. You know what I mean? There's a very much hurry up and get the fuck out of my way attitude, and I don't do good with that. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe it's something that you realize more and more. But also part of it is that, when I was younger, I was just taught respect. You know what I mean? And certain values, which I think are out the window nowadays. I really, really do. But, not to get long-winded here. So instantly, in other words, it's something that you shouldn't even ponder or think about. Instantly, I was like, yo, my man. He had walked by me already. And as I was walking, I saw the $5 bill. I said, my man, excuse me. He turned around He had a bag, some breakfast items or whatever, bread or whatever, and it's just a great feeling. I was like, yo, 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 you dropped this. I picked it up, gave it to him, and instantly he said thank you. And there was just this, not surprise, but there was just this look on his face, like, appreciation, maybe a little bit of like, wow, you know what I mean? And it's just a good feeling. And I'll tell you why. It's a good feeling for me to do the right thing. But not only that, it's a good feeling, and I don't know if you'll understand this, what I mean with this. It's a good feeling to, to obviously return something to someone, right? But also to let that person know, because in essence, that's what I did. By doing that, by returning that to him, right? By being honest, by not just picking it up and keeping it moving, right? Like they say, and, put it in my pocket, right? By returning it to him, by letting him know, yo, my man, excuse me, you dropped this. You're letting another person know that the very same respect and values that I just spoke of, that in large part are gone nowadays, are just not there. You're letting that person know that, hey, there's still some good people out here. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you can kind of relate to that. You're kind of, by doing that and by being honest and by returning something to someone that they lost, right? You're not only doing the right thing, which it's the most important thing right here, but you're also showing someone else. And he had that look. He kind of had that look like, man, that there are still good people out here, right? And I'll close with this. It all comes down to treat people the way that you would like to be treated. You know how many times, and especially at Wegmans, because I spend a lot of money at Wegmans, you know how many times I've left my phone on the little ledge there where you put your Shoppers Club card. For those of you not from Rochester, it's like a discount card or whatever that, some things will be on special, whatever. I don't want to get into the whole business thing, but so you put in like your phone number or whatever, to get certain specials on prices that are advertised or that are, on sale. You know how many times I left my phone there? I remember when I first got my iPad, I left it at the same Wegmans here that I just returned the money to this gentleman. And I left it, and I was going to the movies with the kids, and it was like an $800-900 iPad. And I'm like, I almost got to the theater, and I'm like, I didn't want to miss the movie, but I'm like, that feeling that you're missing something. And I realized I had left the iPad. I called right away, and someone had turned it in, and I'm not sure if it was an employee. Somebody had turned it in, and they had it in the safe. And I said, I'm at the movies. He said, no worry, enjoy your movie. We have it here, which was very nice, by the way, of Wegmans employee to do. And they had it at the security, whatever, in the security office, in a safe. So you know how many times I've lost something or keys, and then you go back to the place, you track your steps, and you realize, hey, someone did the right thing. Someone turned it in. And that's what it's about right there. So you treat others the way that you would like to be treated, right? That you want to be treated. You respect someone the way that you want them to respect you. And I think that's a key right there. That's a major, major key right there. Just to life in general. So anyways, again, if you have children, I hope you're teaching them the right thing. I hope you're instilling these values and these, just this common respect of doing the right thing. And I hope you're really, really doing that. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.